Alright guys, it's Rick Sharp back here again from sharpstrengthtraining.com, and today I was going to talk about things you need to take into consideration before you actually start your physique transformation, or whatever we're going to call it here. You already know that you have to have a clear, measurable, easily defined goal that you're working towards. That's easy to comprehend and wrap your head around. Everyone understands that. Makes sense. It's very simple and to the point. Have a measurable goal written down. Now, when it comes to determining your start point, there's a lot more than just the physical. You can get your body measured. I am this tall, at this weight, this much body fat percentage, so I have this much lean body mass. You know, my waistline is this big, my chest is this big, my arms are this big, and you can set whatever measurements you want to reach if that's your goal. It might not have as much to do with physical dimensions. In a lot of cases it does, but there's people that are purely performance oriented, so you can say, this is what my max, squat is, my max deadlift, my max bench press, this is how much I can, snatch or clean or whatever your performance goal would be. This is how, the shortest, the best time I've made in whatever distance it is you're trying to cover, whether it's running or whatever. I think you get the point that assessing your physical starting point isn't all that difficult. You know where you're at, you know where you want to be, but the mental part is going to be huge. Why are you at the starting point that you're at? Did something happen to you? Are you coming back from an injury? Do you have a history of success that you can build upon when it comes to getting through the tough times here? Because there's going to be tough times on this journey. It should be enjoyable. I love working out. I feel I'm happy with my diet. It doesn't stress me out. I'm pretty free with what I can eat because mentally I can practice moderation, which means I can eat pretty much anything because I know how much I can afford to take in before it causes me discomfort or drop in performance or extra body fat that I don't want. So I don't have to limit my menu very much or at all because I can practice moderation. Some people can't. So you need to put together a really restrictive diet. Some people have to have a bad foods list, and whether it's physically real or not doesn't matter. If you tell some people it's okay to eat, we'll just use bread because it's a pretty commonly demonized food. No, it's okay to eat bread. They're going to go crazy and they're going to binge, and then they're going to tell you that you're full of it. And then you take someone else and man, they can have toast with their breakfast, eat a sandwich, have bread with dinner, and still have a good physique because they know how to moderate everything. So there isn't really a bad food. I've covered that enough times. But it's really up to your personality type, and it's not an insult to you if your brain, doesn't work that way. You have to be honest. This is the point of this video, is to get you to take an honest assessment of what type of person you are mentally. Are you really strong getting out of the gate, and then don't make it very far into whatever it is you're trying to do? If that's been your history, then you need to find ways to anchor in, get a support team going, do what you have to do to be held accountable to your goal. If that's not an issue for you, then it's not. Congratulations, man, that's awesome. But the point I'm making here is really do a mental assessment of your personality type and your mental strengths and weaknesses so that you are prepared for everything that's going to come up, not just the physical part, because that's easy. Once you know where you're at and where you want to be, the physiology, there's a certain way that things work, and you can find a really good coach that you trust that can tell you how to get physically from this point to wherever it is you want to be. There's a roadmap for it. You can find it for free online probably somewhere. There's someone who's done it. So the biggest part is going to be getting yourself mentally ready for it. Do you have any big trips coming up? or an event that's going to throw you off. I mean, just because there's a wedding or something doesn't mean that you have to just throw in the towel and go crazy. I mean, for some people, a massive event is Friday. Every Friday means it's time to start throwing down drinks, and they look at making really poor nutritional decisions as a reward. I'm going to reward myself with whatever, and they're going to go crazy simply because it's the weekend, and they think it's ridiculous for you to take that away from them. I mean, that's a mental block. It doesn't make any sense. Once you have a goal, you can really measure, does this move me towards my goal or away from my goal? But some people knock themselves off track all the time because of an attachment they have. So really dig deep and figure that part out, and then try to find something, a good strong reason why you want to reach this goal, so that when that comes up, if that's you, when Friday gets there, you can find a good enough reason to not go get loaded. When you go out on a trip, bad food choices is not a reward, it's just a habit. So be prepared, and really that's going to be the key. I've been training people for a long time, and what throws them off is the mental part more than anything else. The physical can be enjoyable, it's fun, you really build a lot of character, but mentally just get yourself ready. Okay, I hope this is helpful. I hope it didn't go on for too long, and hope to see you guys reaching your goals, man. I love you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.